Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Stop, Look, and Listen. I'm your host, LeTroy Gardner. This week, we have the entrepreneur, owner, rolling frozen, rolled ice cream. Not only that, she's a former child actress. We got Yolanda Bey. Welcome to the show, Yolanda.
Hey, welcome. I'm sorry, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, welcome all around. A pleasure to have you, Yolanda. Looks like she's doing this interview live and direct from the food truck of Rolling Frozen. Am I correct?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying, looks like you're doing an interview live and direct from the food truck of Rolling Frozen. Am I correct?
I wish, but I'm not Rolling Frozen.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's start off with a little background. Give us a biographical snapshot into the life and times of Yolanda Bey.
Okay, so I started as a child actor, acting in the movie Philadelphia. I played Denzel Washington's daughter in the movie Philadelphia. That's where my acting career started, and that's where it ended. Fast forward to today, I am the owner of Rolling Frozen. We are a roll ice cream. I'm going to say we're a roll ice cream empire. I have a roll ice cream food truck. We do events big and small. I sell merchandise, and we do STEM classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you mentioned your acting career being a one and done. What was it about it that one attracted you to acting, and then for you to hightail out after Philadelphia?
Well, so I was born in a hospital, the Pennsylvania Hospital in Philadelphia, where my mother and father had me at. There was a casting director going around looking for the perfect baby for the movie, Philadelphia. They found me. They had me for the scene. I think I was in maybe about 2 scenes in the movie. But my parents didn't pursue my career after that, so that's why I ended so so quickly. Now I think around 18 years old, I did try to pick it up, with acting. I took some acting classes, but kudos to the actors and actresses because it's really not easy. So I didn't continue after that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really where that's why my acting career started and ended so quickly.
Right. All right. So since acting wasn't in the cards for you, just talk about just what your plans were, say high school and college, and how that light bulb moment for Rolling Frozen came about.
Honestly, Rolling Frozen didn't come about in school at all. After I never went to college, but I did go to trade school. In
Mm-hmm.
trade school, I was chosen to be in this small business class. And so I guess that's where you can say the entrepreneur thing came about. I was going to open up a daycare for single parents because I was a single parent at that time. And then a few years after that, I met my husband, who's my husband today, and he's been into the entrepreneurship journey for years, since he was a kid. He started selling things and all of that, but now he has his own business, and I kind of got that from him. I started selling bathing suits first, and then I started selling. I had a shoe boutique. And it was side hustles, very short lived. And then Rolling Frozen came about because of my love for ice cream. I always knew I wanted to sell ice cream, but I didn't really know I was going to sell roll ice cream until I just started scrolling on social media, and I seen roll ice cream. I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect. I don't like to do boring things like scoop ice cream and soft serve ice cream. I think that's boring. And I mean, ice cream, everybody loves ice cream, but I always wanted I wanted people to love what I do. Not only love the ice cream that they ate, but also the visuals, everything. I wanted them to love it. So when I seen roll ice cream, I thought it was perfect, and that's how Rolling Frozen came about.
Okay. So just speak on the process of making rolling ice cream. I know that you've compared it to the experience of going to a hibachi restaurant, and how it's a show and you're just playing with the ice cream. Just tell us about that process.
So I compared the roll ice cream to ice cream hibachi because I got that from one of my customers at an event I did. He was like, "Wow, this is amazing. This is like the ice cream of hibachi." I'm like, "I'm going to use that." So,
Mm-hmm.
but the the process of roll ice cream is we put um, the vanilla base, which I like to call it liquid ice cream because when it freezes, it's ice cream. So the vanilla base, we put it on a cold plate. We'll put the ingredients of whatever the ice cream flavor is. So let's just say we make banana pudding. We put bananas and vanilla wafers inside the ice cream. We chop it up until it gets like a certain texture. Then we spread it out thin until it freezes, and then we roll it. We put it in a cup. That's when we dress it up. Put whipped cream on top. I crush some vanilla wafers, put caramel drizzle, and it looks good, and it tastes even better.
Okay. Like, how long did it take for you to perfect that?
Honestly, I've been watching, like learning for a while, but when I'm a hands-on learner, so I actually went to another ice cream shop in Virginia, and I learned after the first try. Honestly, for me, I'm just like a quick learner. As long as you
Okay.
can teach me like hands-on, I'm going to learn.
Okay. So it's that easy. Like even when you teach the little kids, they pretty much pick it up instantly.
I'm not gonna say they perfected because they're all like the height matters, and they won't. I'm not gonna say they perfected, but they had fun doing it, and so.
Hmm. So, like, are you the type of person that likes eating it less? Especially now that you sell it, or I mean, you try to get high on your own supply.
I'm not. So I'm glad you asked that. I don't eat it as much because I make it so much. It's like I don't want to kind of like I'm trying to like on like a losing weight journey.
Right.
So I try not to. I taste it like if I'm going to make a new flavor, I do like to taste what I make. So I will taste it, but I don't indulge in it as much as I would if I was an ice cream owner.
Uh huh. So, what type of flavors do you have for sale at the moment?
So I have banana pudding. I have cookies and cream. I have a flavor called Chunky Monkey, which is with bananas and Nutella. That's big out here in Florida. I have peach cobbler, strawberry shortcake, a flavor called Berry Berry, which is with strawberries and blueberries, brownie blast, and I feel like I'm missing one. I have a create your own where you can create whatever flavor you want with the toppings and stuff that I have. French
Hmm.
toast. French toast,
Okay.
that's the last flavor.
Okay.
With cinnamon toast crunch cereal.
Cool. What's your personal favorite?
I have three. So my three personal favorites, and for all different reasons: banana pudding if I'm going with the sweet flavor, very berry if I'm going with something fruity, and the brownie blast if I want like something like chocolate.
Hmm. So, who's like your taste testers? Is it your kids and your husband? Like, you have an
Myself,
idea. You have an idea
yep,
for a flavor. Who do you go to?
honestly, me. But like my employees too. But I'm gonna be honest, like I can make anything, and I know it's going to taste good because the ice cream is like rich and creamy. I just know any flavor. Like if you tell me a flavor that you like if you say like I like fruity pebbles, like I've made that before. I know it's going to be good. Like I'm just that confident that when you try rolling frozen ice cream, that you're going to love it.
Dr. Todd McLean provides periodontal and dental implant services in two convenient locations. They offer over a decade of experience treating patients, and appointments can even be scheduled in the evenings, weekends, or early mornings. Give them a call in Chapel Hill at 919-537-9774 or in Durham at 919-484-8338 or visit them online at gumsandimplants.org.
How do you forecast the growth of Rolling Frozen? I know you have, like you said, a food truck. You're based in Florida, but I think I've seen Rolling Frozen in Pennsylvania as well.
Yes, so we still do events in Philadelphia, New Jersey, the tri-state areas. So we go wherever our customers are willing to pay us. So we still have machines and stuff in Philly where we do events and stuff and classes, but we're based here. But I'm trying to branch out and grow. I want to be like nationwide. Like I want food trucks and brick and mortar stores everywhere. I want to continue to do STEM classes because I love the fact that I can impact these children that I work with, whether it's even if it's a small impact. I love the fact that I can impact them in the way I do, and I would like to just go around the world and really like reach these kids and touch these kids' lives because I see that that's what I'm doing.
Hmm. So just talk about the STEM classes. Like, what drew you to science, technology, and mathematics?
Well, honestly, science and math has been my favorite subject since I was a kid. not really knowing that I would be able to tie ice cream into science, but talking, I have family members. We bounce ideas off each other, and my sister actually brought that idea. Like, you can teach STEM classes because you can teach the science behind rolled ice cream. And I'm like, oh wow, because I did research on it, and I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about when I'm teaching science to these kids. So I started. I brought the idea. I posted about it, and my first client was the Girl Scouts of Southern and Central Florida. I'm in New Jersey, and I've been working with them for like a month, and that's how my STEM classes started.
Okay. Could you like give us a breakdown into how you blend ice cream and science?
Sure. So when not only do I teach the science behind rolled ice cream, I let the kids like taste the ice cream. So first, I teach them from the chemistry of the freezing ice cream to the physics of rolling the ice cream. I give them a demonstration on like how everything is going to go. Then individually, they all come up to the to where we are stationed, and we teach them, like they practice, and we teach them how to make their own. They get to choose their flavor or whatever creation they want to make, and they roll the ice cream, and then they get a chance to eat the ice cream, and then they get a certificate of completion at the end of the class.
Okay. All right. Cool. What's next for you? Any plans for new flavors? I know you've mentioned trying to expand nationwide and open up brick and mortar locations. Plans on branching out beyond ice cream to other desserts? What do you have on the horizon?
So I am going to start doing the flavor of the weeks where my customers can just choose a flavor. I'll ask them on social media like, hey, what flavors do you guys want to see? And I'm going to start doing flavor of the weeks. I used to do flavor of the months, but I think flavor of the week might be better. But my next thing I'm looking right now, I am looking to purchase a food trailer, so I can do more events. What else am I looking to do? Honestly, we talked about the acting stuff, but I do want to like my goal like is on my bucket list. I want to star in I don't care if it's a show, a movie, whatever. Then as I watch it, like I like the kid to the adult, like I feel like that needs to happen. So that's on my bucket list. So outside of Rolling Frozen, I do want to. I know it's hard. Acting is hard, but I ain't gonna give up. I want to. That's something I want to that I want to do.
What was the most challenging part of acting you felt?
Reciting the lines, like remembering the lines, and then just having to like know the lines and like act with it, like show emotion, and it's a lot like doing both at once. I can maybe remember the line, but actually like doing whatever it is the script may be telling me, like it's extremely hard. Like it is. I'm not even lying. It's hard, but I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna get back into it.
I mean, you already you accomplished in one acting appearance what a lot of people dream of. So, I mean, yeah, you already have that foot in the door. It's just a matter of chasing it 110%. I
Yeah.
feel. Just talk about the importance of aligning with the right people and the best advice that's been given to you, throughout your journey.
Okay. First of all, aligning with the right people is extremely important because, as we all know, like, our parents would tell us growing up, like, be careful who you hang around, or hang around this person. Like, what they say, the right place at the right time or the wrong place. That's really true. So I really believe that aligning yourself with like-minded individuals is important for growth. If what they say, if you hang around 5 broke people, you won't be the 6th broke person. But you hang around 5 millionaires, you won't be the 6th millionaire. I ain't gonna just be hanging around 5 millionaires and not absorbing the knowledge. So I do think that hanging around the right people is very important. What was the other question you asked?
Let's see. I ask you.
You asked me too.
Yeah, the importance of aligning with the right people, and then the best advice given to you throughout this journey.
I got a lot of advice throughout my journey. The best advice I would say is this is the best advice, and this is advice I actually want to give. keep your eyes, what they say, keep your eyes on your own, like, paper. I guess, like, they say that in school, but I would say keep your eyes on your journey. Like, um, I want to elaborate on that.
Tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision is important because I don't want to keep watching what other people. If I'm watching what everybody else is doing, I can't grow. So everybody might look on social media. Everybody looks successful and look like they have it all figured out. But I think that if you just keep your eyes on the prize and keep going, you will succeed. So that's advice I got, and that's advice that I honestly want to give.
Mm-hmm. Did you envision your journey playing out like this?
No, I didn't even think I would be. I'm serious. I didn't even think I would be an entrepreneur. Honestly, I didn't. So, no, I didn't. I still go through hard times. It's hard balancing. Like, I'm a wife and a mother, and my husband is based, like, his business is really based in Philadelphia, where my business is based in Florida. So, the balance. I'm still learning to balance, like, my personal life and my business life. It's still a challenge for me.
Yeah. And I'm sure it makes more sense to have a rolling ice cream business in Florida than it is in Philadelphia.
Absolutely. That's why I came here, because Philadelphia, we experience all 4 seasons, and Florida is warm. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down here in Florida as well. So,
Really?
yeah, I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've had someone reach out to me in Fort Lauderdale for a party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need it. We need some ice cream, some rolling ice cream down here. So
Really, I need to. I gotta scope the scene out in
okay.
in Fort Lauderdale, and you know.
Yeah. So what do you see when you look in the mirror?
Um, that's a good question. What do I see when I look in the mirror? I see, I see someone that's just not going to give up. Although I want to give up, and as many times I want to, all the time, I know, like, I look at myself like, I actually say this to myself, honestly. I'm like, Yolanda, like, you've come this far. Do not quit. Like, don't give up. Like, you got this. Like, you are almost where you want to be. So don't give up. And that's really what I tell myself in the mirror. Say it to I'll be crying sometimes. I say this stuff to I'll be having a hard day, and I'm like, girl, don't give up. Don't let this one day destroy everything that you have built thus far. And that's really what I tell myself.
Okay. What's the most difficult part of being an entrepreneur, especially going the food truck route to start off with? Was that strategic, or like take us behind the scenes on that?
So I went the food truck route because it's just less overhead. Brick and mortar. One thing I always say is the brick and mortar. If you open up a brick and mortar, wherever your location is, whether it's doing good or bad, you have to stay at that location. If you have a food truck, if it's not doing well where you are, you can always move. So that's why I started a food truck. I did go back and forth myself, food truck, brick and mortar. But I'm glad I started with the food truck. It was less money to start up, and it was, when my location isn't working, I'm able to move, because location is extremely important in business. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you received a lot of accolades in Central Florida for Rolling Frozen. What brings you the most satisfaction?
My customers, I promise. I don't know if you read my Google reviews, but they are really genuine and honest reviews. And they tell me this, like, they come to my truck. My customers come to my truck and they make my day. They make me, like, if I'm having a hard day, talking to my customers and them bragging about my ice cream, like, I'm coming back, I'm telling everybody about this truck. That's what keeps me going.
Okay. All right. So feel free to plug Rolling Frozen. Where can we find it? Find you? Like you said, your food truck, so you're not in one location. So how can we keep track of your whereabouts?
Well, my food truck is at a designated location. It's at 45737 Davenport, Florida, right outside of Orlando or Disney. But we do events big or small. You can reach me at rollingfrozen.com. If you want to book us for an event, you can fill out the event form. on our website. You can find us on our social media platforms at Rolling Frozen on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok.
Okay. All right. So Yolanda, leave us with a parting shot. Some words that that you use when you're feeling like giving up, but you're inspired to push forward.
Okay, so as I said before, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur and you are not feeling up to whatever it is, I just tell you to keep going. If you stay consistent, if you keep your eyes on the prize, do your research, connect with like-minded individuals, you will succeed. So keep going. Don't give up. It sounds cliche. I know everyone says that, but it's really the truth. If you keep your eyes on the prize, you know your goals, have that tunnel vision, you will win.
All right. Wise words from Yolanda Bey. Thank you for your time, sister. Rolling
Yes,
Frozen without a G.
yes, yes.
RollingFrozen.com. Get you some rolled ice cream. Watch her put on a ice cream hibachi show. And thank you for your time today. And
Thank.
go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to say you're
Okay.
welcome. Thank you
All
for
right,
having me.
cool. All right, so for Stop, Look, and Listen, I'm your host, LeTroy Gardner. See you next week. Peace and blessings.